What's up with my godly people? Thank you guys for tuning in with me once again. Healing and strength to you guys as families always. You already know I got y'all. Today is Friday. We made it to Friday, you guys. But unfortunately, us Laker fans, man, we couldn't wake up to a victory, to a win on Friday, man. We're gonna dive in and talk about our tough loss to the Warriors. Those of you who do tune into my podcast, I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Keep on liking, subscribing, and leaving you guys as comments. Those of you that are new to my podcast, to my channel, to my show, welcome with a mile high salute. Welcome to the Drago the Broncos podcast show. Welcome to the Sacramento Laker podcast show as well, you guys. We're gonna dive in and talk about our Lakers. If you're wondering why I got this hat on right now, if you're wondering why I got on orange and blue, my Lakers was not deserving of me wearing Laker gear in this podcast, you guys. We got embarrassed against the Warriors last night, man. They beat us by 27 points. So I was like, man, I'm not going to wear any Laker gear on this podcast show, man. Because we got blew out bad, man, and it was an ugly game for us. It got ugly, man. It got ugly real fast, real quick. Late in the second quarter, the final score of the game, 127 to 100, you guys. 127 to 100. We got blew out the water. We got smashed like potatoes. We couldn't throw a grape in the ocean. That's how bad we played, you guys. AD, he was not dominant like game one. I don't know what was going on with AD, but he did not bring that defensive intensity like he did in game one. That's one of the reasons why we lost, and he didn't have a good offensive game, you guys. That's another reason why we lost as well. Yeah, he said he was taking some of the same shots, but he was missing them. But he got to pick it up, man. He got to be dominant for us to win, man. He cannot have games like this. He cannot have off nights like this. 11 and 3 and 1 and 4 and 7 rebounds. 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, and 11 points. He didn't even have a double-double in the game. That's how bad AD was. He always getting a double-double. In games, man. So, man, AD got to pick it up. He got to get back to that dominant AD that he been, man. In game one, we got to continue to get that kind of play out of AD each and every game. Like, without AD's, man's presence, man, being stamped on the game, man, we cannot win. We not going to win. And we especially not going to beat the Warriors, a freaking juggernaut like the Warriors, man. We already know how deadly those guys can be at the three-point line, man. Those guys made history books, 21 attempts, like 21 field goals, threes or something like that. Like, that was crazy. Like, Klay Thompson wasn't in the history books. He had 30, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He wasn't in the history books as far as what, making threes in a playoff game. Like, he won the history books, man. That can't happen, you guys. We got to pick it up. I knew those guys was going to beat us, but I didn't know they was going to beat us this bad, you guys. This game was ugly for the Lakers. This game was ugly for the Lakers. Yeah, we tried to hang with them in the first quarter. The second quarter, at the end of the second quarter, it got bad. It got ugly. Those guys went up on us by like 12, 13 points, and they never looked back. We never took the lead after that, you guys. We were trailing from behind, trying to come back. LeBron was trying to do what he can do. He only had 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Like, that's not enough. That's not enough, man. That's not enough from our team, from our guys. D'Angelo Russell, he had 10 points, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. That's not enough. Austin Reeves, 7 points. 2 assists and 4 rebounds. That's not enough. That's not going to get it done against the Warriors. I knew the Warriors was going to bounce back. I knew the Warriors was going to make their adjustments and try to get a win against us, man. That zone was really working against the Lakers, man. It seemed like we just couldn't get to the basket, get to the rim, and finish and get those easy layups like we were getting in game one. We could not drive and get to the lane and finish. Like, it was hard for us. The Warriors, give it up to the Warriors, man. Those guys made us take jump shots. Those guys made us take jump shots. Those guys allowed us, those guys did not allow us to get in the lane and finish at the rim like we were in game one. So shout out to Coach Kerr for making his adjustments, man, and getting his team ready to go and be prepared for what the Lakers try to throw at them in game two. Those guys, that Warriors team, man, showed what they can do for sure as far as making adjustments. Steve Kerr showed what he can do as far as making adjustments and bouncing back and having this team get a win and get a victory. And they showed it big time in this game, man. Those guys, man, that zone was hurting us. It was affecting us all throughout the game. And we just could not get nothing really going in the inside. I know Hachimura came off the bench. He was hot. He had 21 points, 1 steal, 5 rebounds, you guys. So he did what he can do off the bench. We need that scoring off the bench from Hachimura to continue in Game 3 in LA. We need Schroeder to not just get only 4 points. Like, he has to get more than 4 points. We need about 16, 15, 17 points from Schroeder. Schroeder had 4, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. He need to do a lot better. Malik Beasley, he not really in a rotation. He's been just, man, suck. His 3-point ball just can't go in. He can't get nothing going. He can't get in the rhythm. He's been out of the rotation since the start of the playoffs, you guys. Looney Walker been out the starting lineup since just the regular season. He haven't really been playing and really been getting no playing time like that. But he got in the game at the end of the game. He had 9 points, 1 steal, 1 assist. And yeah, man, no starters played in the fourth quarter, you guys. That's how bad it was in this game. I know in the last series, LeBron said about himself, he said he played like SHIT. The whole team played like that yesterday against the Warriors. The whole team played like SHIT in capital letters, you guys. Like, the whole team did. And we got to pick it up, you guys. We're going to make our adjustments. Coach Darvingham going to make his adjustments to that zone, and we got to get back to, man, pounding it in the inside, controlling the glass, controlling the paint, contesting shots, deflecting shots, blocking shots, getting back on defense, finding your man, putting a hand up, man, and running those guys off the three-point line. And when we run the guys off the three-point line, make sure that we got a man that's coming up to guard and contesting the shots. Help defense has to be really good. Our defensive intensity has to be on a high level. Vanderbilt, he has to continue to bring his defensive intensity if we want to win in Game 3. That's what's going to win that's what's going to beat the Warriors, man. Our defensive intensity, man. Our dominant defense is going to beat the Warriors. I don't care how many threes they make. We seen it in Game 1, you guys. That's the formula to beating this team. And we gotta lock in. We gotta continue to stay focused and lock in on defense and lock in on offense, man. Which that's gonna lead to easy buckets on the offensive end if we playing dominant defense, you guys. And that's the formula to win in Game 3, you guys. Curry didn't even have a big night. He only had 20 and 12. He had 12 big assists, you guys. He hurted us with his assists in this game. I said in my last podcast that Curry don't really get a lot of assists, but he got 12 assists in this game. He shutted me up big time last night with 12 big assists, you guys. He was out there finding his teammates, making plays. He was in a rhythm as far as making plays and being effective with his passing and getting his teammates involved early. And often throughout the game, you guys. He had 20 and 12 and 4 rebounds and 1 steal, you guys. Draymond, he had 11 big points. I said that in my podcast too. My last podcast, Draymond had to be aggressive, and he was being aggressive, attacking the rim, attacking the basket, getting in the lane, and getting layups, or either getting in the lane and passing, and finding Looney for a dunk, like he did a couple of times. But Draymond had 11 points, 9 assists, and 11 big rebounds. He almost had a freaking triple-double, you guys. We cannot allow Draymond to get those rims, to get those lanes to the rim like that, man. We gotta stop his penetration. We doing a pretty good job on Wiggins. He only had 11 points, 1 block, 4 steals. 4 assists and 4 rebounds, you guys. So we doing a pretty good job on him. JaMychal Green came in off the bench. He started in the game because Looney was he had some kind of illness going on with him, some kind of stomach bug, and he started for Looney, and he chipped in with 15 big points as well. We cannot allow him to get 15 points. We know what Curry gonna do. We know what Clay gonna do. But those other guys, man, we got to contain those guys, man, and limit those guys as much as we can, and try to just do our best and make it hard and make it difficult for Clay and Curry, because we're not going to stop those guys. Those guys are going to continue to make threes. Curry going to continue to make plays. And, yeah, man, we just got to just make it hard on them. Just make it hard on them. But that's it. That's all I have pretty much, man. The Lakers played suck. We played like SHIT. And we gotta bounce back, man. The Warriors bounced back last night. Now we gotta bounce back. We gotta go back to the drawing board, and we gotta just bounce back in Game 3. And I know that we can, man. We're gonna be back home. We got our fans cheering for us, and it's gonna be electric, man. A lot of stars is gonna be in the building, ready for the Lakers, man, to put on a good performance, man, and get a win. And I'm hoping for a big win for the Lakers, man, in Game 3, you guys. But that's it. That's all I have for you guys, man. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. Peace, and God bless.